This is Stephanie Tucktails and Trivia. How are you doing this holiday week of 2017? I hope all is swell. This week's episode is about candy. Yes, the candy holiday. More than any other holiday in the United States, Easter seems to be taking hold of the candy consumption. Yes, it is confirmed that the candy consumption at Easter time is only second to that of Halloween. I noticed it when I went to my local CVS pharmacy right after Valentine's Day. It did seem a little early, but I'm not complaining. Yes, sirree, it was like being in heaven. Jelly beans, both the traditional ones I grew up with and the Starburst and Jelly Belly ones. Marshmallow Peeps, Cadbury eggs, which have gotten smaller, I've noticed. You can't fool me, you Cadbury egg people. I remember everything. Also, something I haven't seen, egg-shaped Whoppers. Goody goodness. Chocolate bunnies of all shapes and sizes. Well, that's pretty much what Easter has turned into. It is suggested that candy makers produce 90 million chocolate bunnies and 16 billion jelly beans each year for the Easter holiday, with 88% of American families preparing Easter baskets for their children. In the 1930s, jelly beans became popular for Easter because of their resemblance to eggs. And why are eggs such an important part of Easter? Well, eggs are one of the foods banned for Lent, so having eggs became a specialty on Easter Sunday, something everyone looked forward to eating once again. Then there's the Easter brunch that all the restaurants seem to have. I like brunch, mainly because restaurants cannot mess up brunch. Yep, mounds of bacon, sausages, fluffy eggs, an omelet bar with all the fixins, gooey cinnamon Danish. Then there's the boring part. Fruit, yogurt, salmon, cheese. A dieter's delight. Let's not dwell on the boring part of brunch. Those sad dieters who think they might get through the day only eating 1,200 calories. But let's move on. For me, if I know I'm going to eat, I mean really eat, I cut back a few days before the big brunch. Mainly because I know myself, and when left to my own devices, well, I'm going to chow down. And it seems that I just can't get enough bacon. Seriously, bacon is my downfall. You see, I also know that there has to be room for all the candy and other Easter goodies discounted at every store after the big day. And I prepare for that too. But after all your friends and relatives are gone, and we're so stuffed with all the good food, we can barely sit down. Have we forgotten what Easter is really all about? No, not really. Although we might not be cognizant of all that Easter entails on that very Sunday, well, we are with loved ones at least. Hopefully, people that we love and, at least for the day, are kind to. We wish everybody well. We really do put all things aside for a couple of hours. I've seen some folks even take an afternoon stroll when they finish putting on that feed bag. Well, we all know why. It's the illusion of, perhaps, the burning of excess calories. In my case, no amount of walking is going to make a difference either way. So, you may find me most likely taking a nap instead. But let's move on. My instincts and the research team here at Talk Tales and Trivia does suggest that I bring in something about the true meaning of Easter. And so I shall. Easter is hardly a day to be forgotten. As most people know, the simplest of facts. Easter, or Resurrection Sunday, is a holiday celebrating the resurrection of Jesus from the dead, described in the New Testament as having occurred on the third day of his burial after his crucifixion. Most people know that. In Wikipedia, our research team also finds that Easter and the holidays that are related to it are movable feasts, in that they do not fall on a fixed date in the Gregorian or Julian calendars, both of which follow the cycle of the sun and the seasons. Instead, the date for Easter is determined on a lunisolar calendar, similar to that of a Hebrew calendar. And this, also found in Wikipedia, in Western Christianity, using the Gregorian calendar, Easter always falls on a Sunday between March 22nd and April 25th, within about 7 days after the astronomical full moon. The following day, Easter Monday, is also a legal holiday in many countries with predominantly Christian traditions. On the History Channel website, we find that the first recorded Easter celebration goes back to the 2nd century. Easter is really an entire season of the Christian church year, as opposed to a single-day observance. Lent, the 40-day period leading up to Easter Sunday, is a time of reflection and penance and represents the 40 days that Jesus spent alone in the wilderness before starting his ministry, a time in which Christians believe he survived various temptations by the devil. But that leads us all to wonder, where did the tradition of rabbits on Easter come from? Not Christianity. Well, rabbits are an ancient symbol of fertility and new life. These ideas are strongly associated with the spring season. The belief of the Easter Bunny arose in the Protestant religion in the 17th century. And that belief was brought over to the United States by German immigrants. But in Switzerland, a cuckoo bird delivers the Easter eggs. In Germany, a fox, a chick, a rooster, or stork may deliver your Easter eggs. My Easter tale this episode goes back to when I was a youngster and we had an Easter egg tree. Yes, my mom, my sister, and I would blow out the insides of eggs and decorate them and hang them with string on the branches. That was our tradition, and something we always looked forward to. And asking around, it doesn't seem to be that much of an American tradition. No, but it is a Swedish custom to decorate branches with feathers and colorful eggs. What was or is your Easter tradition? We here at Talk Tales and Trivia would love to know. You can always email us at talktalesandtrivia@gmail.com and go to talktalesandtrivia.com to see the show notes for this here episode, as well as hear our past episodes and read our blog posts. We are also on Twitter and Facebook, so check us out there too. And if you are feeling especially generous, go to iTunes and give us a review. Make it a 5-star review and we'll love you forever and be your best friend. We hope you have a very sweet Easter, and we will see you next week. See ya!